Nine's Corner. I'm Nina. Nice to meet you. And if you've been here before, welcome back, friend. So I'm going to hopefully insert a picture of the moon. Now, obviously, it's not a good quality picture, but the moon was orange. And it's because of all the smoke. It was just so scary to see it in the sky. So that prompted me to look at the fact that we're going to be going into a full moon and it's going to be in Aquarius. And what does that mean? So I'm going to do a reading for all signs to explain what the full moon means. Now, I did write this out just so that you can see the numerology behind it, because for some folks, the new moon is going to be on July 23rd and others are going to be July 24th. The difference, numerology speaking, for those of the 23rd, it is a 755, which means there's a spiritual connotation to it, but it's going to be testing your freedom, testing, your health, testing your restrictions. But for those who have it on July 24th, there's going to be a highlight here of family relation. This full moon is known as the buck moon because this is the time of year when the young bucks start to get their little antlers. So it's a time of renewal. It's a time of wanting change. But because we had the full moon happening at this time and in Aquarius, it means that we're going to be a little bit more emotional, maybe a little bit more stressed when it comes to relationships, be it with your family, friends, co-workers. So it is a time to kind of keep yourself in check. Watch your emotions, watch how you speak, because this too shall pass. So you don't want to burn any bridges or make anything too difficult. Let's have a look and see how the full moon in Aquarius is going to affect you via your sign. So we'll start off with Aries. What should Aries be concerned with the full moon? Okay. We have the Four of Cups. So Aries, you just don't want to put up with the drama. You're fed up with all the goings on. So you don't want it anymore. So you're going to have to keep your emotions in check because the drama is going to keep going, but you want to, or in other words, you need to stay out of the drama. Next, we have Taurus. What do you need to be aware of during this full moon? Two of Pentacles. There is a need to balance out your work life and your family life and even your spirituality and whatnot. You need to be in balance. So you're looking for recognition at work. You want people to say, yes, you're doing a great job. Here's extra money. But that's not what's going to happen right now. Things are tight and you're just going to have to realize that, you need to just proceed and take heed of how much time you're spending at work in comparison to how much time are you spending with family and friends and working on those relationships. Don't forget, the new moon focuses us on relationships. Next up, we have Gemini. Gemini, what do you need to know? Oh, I flipped a card. I was going to say, I'm going to use it, but I'm not. Gemini, what do you need to know about this full moon? We have the Seven of Swords. There is a better way and you will find it. The better way will be with the help of others. You've got to learn to trust those around you, but make sure that they are of similar ideals, similar feelings as you, because you need, as a Gemini, to bring out your good angels. And for you, the new moon is saying, look, you've got what it takes. You know what you need to do. And there's somebody there that can keep you in line and help you. Look for new ways to express yourself. Look for ways to do things differently than you've always done them. For my Cancer friends, the full moon for you, Sadie's going by. 7 of Cups. Okay. For some of you, there's going to be a need to detox, whether that's from alcohol, drugs, abuse, whatever it is that you're doing, eating, whatever it is that you're doing in excess, you need to slow it down, calm it down. But with the 7 of Cups, this is also letting you know that there's a decision that needs to be made. It's a time to sit or get off the potty. So make the decision, stick with it. And if need be, if you need to be able to figure out how to stick with this decision, look for others to help you. Talk to a good friend, a family, whoever is in your life that you feel that you can trust. Look to them to help guide you, to keep you on the right path, because you need to make a decision, because otherwise you're going to be left in the clouds thinking up 100 different ways when you had the right way from the very beginning. So next up is Leo. What does the Leo need to be aware of with this new moon? Interesting. Queen of Swords. So Leos, watch your tongue. Watch your tongue. You know what needs to be done. You know how to do it. You've got experience. You've been here before. But if you do not watch your tongue, you are going to cause fuss and frustration and tensions with those around you. This could be work. This could be friends, family. This could be your love partner. Careful. Careful. So next up, we have Virgo. Ooh, I just flipped a card and I'm going to take it. So Virgo, you got the 10 of Cups, which is lovely. The 10 of Cups, good family relationships, good experiences, good things coming. But guess what? Where are you on this list? Are you up on number 1, number 2, or are you like number 10 or 11? So depending on where you have yourself on this list, that will reflect back to you how happy or how not happy your family is. Don't forget, we are dealing with the full moon, which is going to help us, or not help us, focus on relationships. So yours, you might have an illusion of it all being great, but scratch beneath the surface, there might be some issues. And I would say for you to make yourself a priority. Next, we have Libra. What does the full moon bring for Libra? Knight of Cups. Express yourself. Be honest, because when you're honest, you will get an honest relationship. Allow yourself to get swept up in whatever it is that you're being asked to be swept up into, because this could be beautiful. Just look at what's being offered to you for what it is and make sure that you're being honest with what you want. Let it go. Let go and have some fun. So for Scorpios, for my fellow Scorpios, I always find it weird doing Scorpio considering I'm a Scorpio, but let's see what we need to deal with this full moon. Scorpio, what do we need to know? Scorpio, it's time for us to lighten the load. We take on so much, and our weight and our load is so heavy. And the best way to deal with this is to take things one step at a time, one thing at a time. So, this is a good time to declutter, clean out the house, clean out the closet, clean out the cupboards, whatever it is that you need to do, because you need to lighten your load. A good time to look at what your future plans are going to be. What is it that you want, and what things do you need to remove from your life so that you can be happy? Very important. And Scorpios, my friends, we have to stop trying to please everybody. We really do. That's you know, the weight gets heavier because you're trying to be everything to everyone and you just can't be. It's just not in the cards. Not in the cards. I'm so cute. So next up we have Sagittarius. What does the full moon bring for Sagittarius? Got the Four of Wands, which generally is a good card, but when it's in extremes, it can burn you out. It can stress you out. It can make things really difficult. So yes, you know, there's things to celebrate, but there's also a lot of work left to be done. There's a lot of things that need to be continued to be worked on. So if you celebrate and then you celebrate some more, not a good idea. Celebrate and then move on because there's more work to be done. And don't forget, if you're an extreme and you're working too much, what's happening with your family? If you're extremely involved in drinking or drugs, how is that affecting your work? How is that affecting your family, your relationships? It's going to be highlighted this month. That's fine. All right, lady. All right, so for my next reading, I got Capricorn and I got Sadie. Sorry, guys, I can't control her. I love her so much. Anyway, so next up we have Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to be aware of with this full moon? We have the Death card. So that's transformation. That means that you need to let go and let God, because Capricorns, you guys are all about the moolah or the things, the materialistic stuff for the most part. So you need to understand that it's not always going to be about that, and that this is a good time for you to look at your spiritual side, to look at what fulfills you on a human level, and the money in that will take care of itself. Next up, we have Aquarius. So what does the Aquarians need to know about the full moon that's in Aquarius? You guys have some secrets rattling around in your brain. It's not anything that's, you know, terrible. It's just you're not being completely honest with yourself. There's something that okay, Aquarius, what is it that you're not willing to face? What secret are you holding in, or what resentment are you holding in because something is going on with you that you feel the need to hide, to lie, to not tell the truth, to not be able to face the truth for some reason? It's like you were just hoping for somebody to come and help you, almost to the point where you were praying to God, please, God, help me, help me. And you felt like you have been forsaken and you have not. Reach out. The help that you need is there. But you have to come to terms with whatever truth it is that you're not willing to face. And last but not least, we have, oh, I'll put that back in. Last but not least, we have Pisces. What does Pisces need to think about with the new moon? So for Pisces, you've got the Ace of Wands. you're looking to be inspired. You want to do something different, but you've been feeling the boredom, the doldrums, and you're ready to get out and get going. And for some of you Pisces, this means that you really, really want to get, I was going to be kind of not nice then, but you'd really like to be in a relationship. For some of you, you're really, 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 it's been a long, long, long year, but that will come to pass. You will find somebody and you'll be happy. All right.